Godzilla has had a few different versions in the Monsterverse. In today we're going to take a look at his two most powerful forms, Fire Godzilla and Pink Godzilla, to find out which one is truly the strongest. So let's get to it. What's up guys, this is DanCo. I do fight breakdowns, power ranking videos, or more deep dives into your favorite characters and franchises, with new videos every week. So if that seems great to you, well, sit back and enjoy the video. Hit that like button if you want to, or hit the subscribe button while you're at it. Back before time began, over 250 million years ago, well, there weren't just dinosaurs roaming the earth, but there's also a whole heck of a lot more radiation all around. And this led to Godzilla. He stood tall as the ultimate alpha predator, strongest in the world of titans. While every other titan has tried to challenge Godzilla for a spot at the top, they all try to take the big guy down. Let me tell you, if you swing for the king, you best not miss. Cause while most every monster has taken their shot at Godzilla, they've all failed. They're all either left dead with their heads blown off, or they just end up bowing to Godzilla by the end. The king stays king. And even outside of the times when Godzilla upgrades, well, we all know that just in his base form, he's incredibly powerful already. Like there's pretty much no other alpha titan that can stand up to him. And trust me, plenty have tried. But Godzilla has been able to fight against and kill two Mutos. He's fought, beaten Kong, he's fought against King Ghidorah. Pretty much no one can stand up against him. And these are all some really serious monsters too. I mean, the Mutos weigh 76,000 tons and 46,000 tons. Kong is 93,000 tons, and King Ghidorah weighs 140,000 tons. So when Godzilla is just throwing these guys around with ease and decking them with attacks, well, you gotta factor that in. Godzilla is insanely strong. And again, that's just his base form. He's also crazy tough, like we just said. Godzilla's gotten into his fair share of fights against other titans throughout the years. Everyone just seems to be gunning for that crown. They've all definitely got their hits in. I mean, just look at King Ghidorah. Godzilla was able to pretty consistently trade blows with King Ghidorah, take everything that Ghidorah had, and really Ghidorah had no true shot at taking Godzilla down until he amped himself with all the electricity in Boston. Then there's Kong, and for as powerful as Kong is, for being another true alpha titan, well, Godzilla was basically toying with him the entire time. And then there's easily one of his best durability feats, surviving a true beatdown from Mechagodzilla. So he started with fighting against King Kong in Hong Kong for 12 freaking hours, literally from dusk to dawn. So that was before all this. The big guy was already exhausted. He was already tired, and he probably just wanted a nice nap. But instead, well, he had to endure massive energy punches and hollow earth strikes and kicks from Mechagodzilla. See, Mechagodzilla was powered up with hollow earth energy, which is described as being boundless and limitless. So you can bet Mechagodzilla is packing a lot of energy in there. He also survived Mechagodzilla's proton scream, which actually managed to overpower Godzilla's own atomic blast. Yeah, this might be one of his absolute best showings of pain tolerance, endurance, just straight up durability. And that's seriously not all either. Godzilla is regularly surviving nuclear bombs. Like he survived the Castle Bravo nuke, a 15 megaton nuke that at the time was the largest nuke ever detonated. Godzilla took it like a champ. Then Godzilla took another one, and this is an absolutely massive nuclear bomb too. Godzilla was taking essentially 1 exaton of TNT here in this blast. So there's that one, and then there's the Oxygen Destroyer, and Godzilla took it right on the head. Then remember, even though he was nearly killed by the Oxygen Destroyer, he still did take the massive nuclear bomb just a little while afterwards, which is fine after all of this, was actually amped up, ready to fight King Ghidorah. And then there's his signature attack, his atomic breath. He's able to kill a whole lot of Titans with this attack, and injure a whole lot more. Probably the most impressive thing was the time where Godzilla used his atomic breath to burrow all the way down to the hollow earth. Easily the craziest thing the big lizard has ever done. I mean, the amount of rock that Godzilla destroyed here, not just destroyed, but legit just vaporized, over 500 million cubic kilometers. That means his atomic breath is equaling out to over 40 exatons of TNT. So a petaton is a quadrillion tons of TNT. An exaton? Well, it's 1,000 petatons. So Godzilla is releasing just an absolutely insane amount of power energy here. Now I say all this because while this is Godzilla at his core, Pink Godzilla is an upgraded and evolved version of all this. We actually know that Pink Godzilla is 120% of what normal Godzilla is. So that's like a serious force to be reckoned with here. And he definitely showed that off too. He was able to fight against some of the most powerful Titans on Earth, and honestly, looked like it wasn't that hard for him. And these are Titans that he's really struggled with in the past, and had nearly killed him before. Like Scar King and his army nearly beat base Godzilla. It felt like there was never even much of a chance of them beating Pink Godzilla. Godzilla decided to upgrade for his second fight against the monkey, and he seriously upgraded. Of course, even though Pink Godzilla is significantly more powerful than base Godzilla, it's clear that the upgrade isn't out of this world. I mean, a 20% upgrade is significant, but not groundbreaking. And we see that play out. Kong, with his fancy new glove, was still able to fight against Godzilla, and he wasn't even really trying to fight. While Shimu is a seriously powerful Titan, don't want to take anything away from her, she was still able to fight against Godzilla in his pink form and make it a somewhat fair fight. You can't say anything like that about Fire Godzilla. That version of Big G was just different. It all started when Godzilla was fighting King Ghidorah in Boston. King Ghidorah amped himself with all the electricity in the city, and so he became so powerful that he nearly killed Godzilla. Mothra had to step in, sacrifice her life to save Godzilla, and the resulting energy caused Godzilla to power up and evolve into Fire Godzilla. And Fire Godzilla absolutely wrecked shop. King Ghidorah just nearly killed Godzilla, an amped version of Godzilla no less, yet he couldn't even get close to Fire Godzilla without burning up. His attacks did nothing to Fire Godzilla. He just smiled and took it head on. Not even to mention the fact that Fire Godzilla was straight up melting everything around him just with his sheer presence. No, this isn't like Kong that puts on a metal glove and now he can hold his own. This isn't even close to the same thing. Pink Godzilla is an upgraded Godzilla who's 20% more powerful. Fire Godzilla was able to square off against a Titan who had just nearly killed him and proceeded to absolutely smoke him. Fire Godzilla is the most powerful form of Godzilla we've seen in the Monsterverse, and it's not even particularly close. But what do y'all think? Sound off in the comments down below. I know you're gonna have thoughts and feelings on this one for sure. If you stuck around this long and made it to the end of the video, that's amazing. Thank you so much for watching and for supporting us. And if you want to go subscribe, well, go subscribe. You're going to see more videos like this one every single week. I'll see y'all then. I'll see y'all next time.